Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hook and Stitch and Island Style. I'm Antoinette, your hostess, coming to you from Deer Island, New Brunswick, Canada, located in the Bay of Fundy. I want to welcome all returning Fiber Family members, new Fiber Family members, and there are a few of you. And if it's your first time here and this is something that interests you, you want to learn how to knit, you want to learn how to crochet, you like lives, giveaways, who knows? Then click the subscribe, the bell, and all, and hopefully YouTube will notify you when I upload a video, post the community tab, or have a live. This says tutorial. I'm coming to you on the face cam first before I go down to the table because I just want to talk just a few minutes about it. I had somebody ask about a PSSO, pass slip stitch over. Now, passing slip stitch over, it can be written a lot of different ways. You have, let me see here. You've got a SKPO, which is a slip one, knit one, pass slip stitch over. You've got an SSKPO, which is slip, slip, knit one, pass the two slip stitches over. S2K1 PSSO, S2KP. I mean, there are so many different ways they can write it. Usually in the pattern, there will be a stitch glossary or stitch abbreviations, and it will give an explanation of what that abbreviation stands for. So you have to read, before you start your pattern, read your stitch glossary. My advice, personal opinion, I always read my pattern over at least once before I do a pattern, whether it's knitting or crocheting, Tunisian, it doesn't matter, whatever I'm doing. I read through the pattern because there are times when you're doing a pattern that you need to pay a special attention to notes within the pattern itself. And instead of just going gung-ho, casting on or chaining or whatever, and then going in your pattern, getting into the pattern thinking, reading a section that said, note, back on this row around, increase as you are knitting in pattern. So things like that, it's good to know about, so it saves you frogging time. So I do find, and I'll read my pattern through several times. I'll circle what size I'm doing. Some designers put the sizes in color codes, so all the colors, that's the size, because different sizes you might have different stitch counts, different within the pattern itself, different amounts. You may do it on size 1, but on size 3 you're gonna repeat this 3 times. It's just a good practice to get into, reading your pattern, and if you're doing garments, swatching. For whether it's crochet or knitting, I do swatch for garments. But other than that, oh, FYI, I just got the call. I am going to be working on the ferry for the summer, but it's the Abnaki, so I get my 5 days off, so I'll be able to continue to do my tutorials and have my videos and all that. So, without further ado, just so you know what we're using for the tutorial, the pattern that I'm doing for the baby dress has a PSSO in it. So that's what I'm using to demonstrate to you. I stopped working on it when I got to that section, so I can show you how it is done. So without further ado, as I said, we're going to go to the table, and I'm going to show you how to do a PSSO. I hope you like it. I hope it's helpful, and I hope you keep watching these tutorials. And again, in the comments, message me, email me if there's other special techniques or abbreviations you would like me to do a tutorial on. Okay, see you at the table. Okay, I am here. I'm on actually the Elgato face cam instead of the camcorder because I'm already recording. So I'm able to have to kind of look off to my left to see the screen to make sure I keep my hands in camera. This is the baby dress that I'm doing. And where I'm at on the pattern is you knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 3, yarn over, slip 2, knit 1, then you're going to pass the 2 slip stitches over the knit 1 stitch. Okay? So let me find out where I'm at here. So I'll go back to the beginning of the round here. I'm going to put the pattern up here so I can read it while it's in front of me. So I knit 1, I knit 2 together, I yarned over, I knit 3, yarned over, and I did a slip 2, knit 1, pass 2 slip stitches over. Okay, what I do is I tinked back so I can actually show you the pattern. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do this round 3, knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 3, yarn over. Then we're going to do this section here, slip 2, knit 1, pass 2 slip stitches over your knit stitch, yarn over, and finish. And I'll do a couple of repeats with you so you can see how it's done. Okay, so we knit the 1, now we knit 2 together, we yarn over, knit 3, we're going to yarn over again. Now you're going to slip your stitches. You slip it purlwise. Slip 1, slip 2, see a drop stitch, look at that, we found a drop stitch. So that's scary. So let me get these back in the right order. I'm just holding on to it, slipping this here, slipping this onto here, and then I'll slip these 2 stitches back. Okay, so we slipped our 2 stitches. We had a yarn over before that. Make sure your yarn's in the back. We're going to knit 1. Now we're going to pass the 2 slip stitches. They're right here, and you'll see because they kind of stick like they're to the front. So I hold on to my working yarn, giving that knit stitch a little tension. You're going to slide these 2 stitches over your knit stitch, and then you drop it. And then we yarn over, knit 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to yarn over again. You're getting an extra few little stitches in here too. And then we have a slip, slip, knit. Slip, slip, come in as if to purl. You knit. It's like knitting through the back loop. And then knit 1. Now we're back to the repeat. Knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 3, yarn over. Now we're going to slip 2 stitches one at a time, purlwise. Slip, slip, knit 1, pass these 2 slip stitches, slide your needle from the front underneath them stitches, then you're going to slide them over your knit stitch, yarn over again, knit 3, yarn over, slip, slip, knit. That's an SSK. Them together, and then we knit 1. Now I'm going to do one more repeat with you. Okay? So let me just adjust here a little bit. So knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, slip 2 purlwise. There's 1, there's 2, knit 1. Now we're going to pass these 2 slip stitches over your knit stitch. And take your time so you don't drop your stitches. Yarn over, knit 3. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, slip, slip, knit, and then knit 1. And that's the end of the repeat. So basically, what you have going on here, if you look, You can see how the holes are forming, okay? And that is for the hearts. But that is a PSSO, passing slip stitch or stitches over, whether it's a knit or a purl, because they do have a slip over a purl stitch too, but this is just a knit stitch. So I hope this was informative to you and you were able to understand how to do passing slip stitches over a knit or a purl stitch. In this case, it's a knit stitch. So I hope you like that tutorial. I hope it's helpful. Like I said, look to your stitch glossary / abbreviations, because a pass slip stitch over can be abbreviated in so many ways and can be combined with purl stitches as well as knit stitches. So I hope it was helpful. Again, if you have any techniques or stitches that you'd like me to see me do, please leave them in the comments below. Message me, email me. All that information is in the description box below, and I will put them on the list to schedule them to do it. My next and last tutorial for the knit dishcloth is the Tree of Life, which I have got to work on and get ready to release for next week. So wherever you're at, I hope you're staying safe, you're healthy, you're happy, doing what it is that makes you happy. And remember, hug, smiles, and happiness. Pass it on. Make the world a better place each and every day. Be the light in somebody's dark day. Here's a bye for now from Deer Island. I'll see you in the next video or this afternoon at the live at 2 p.m. Atlantic time. I love you all. Thank you so much for all your support and continued support. I hope to be here for a little while longer. Talk to you later. Have a great day.